On this dark day in United States history, not only are the nearly 3,000 victims of the September 11th attack being remembered, but also those who died from illnesses after the planes collided with the Twin Towers. If you take a look at this wall here, this is another memorial wall. It was created for victims who died post-September 11th. There are more than 300 of them, and more names, unfortunately, are expected to be added to this wall. It's evidence that the lingering effects of the terrorist attacks are still being felt to this day.
And I just would like to say thank you to all the guys that went in there. It's unbelievable to see how brave they were as we were able to get out of harm's way and they were running into it.
Charles Summers' gratitude is immeasurable. He was working across the street from the World Trade Center when terrorists attacked the Twin Towers 22 years ago. Summers not only survived the initial attack, but also managed to steer clear of the dangerous toxins in the air, the contaminants from jet fuel and building debris, resulting in the deaths of 341 people now, total post 9/11. They, too, are being honored today, the list including paramedics, firefighters, and civilian support staff who died from various health complications and cancers. 43 new names were added to this FDNY wall just a few weeks ago, including Lieutenant Joseph Brozzi, who was diagnosed with lung cancer. He gave this emotional interview in 2019.
Nothing's impossible, it just hasn't been done yet. You have to believe that you're going to beat it. If you believe, it will happen.
Lieutenant Joseph Brozzi, Engine 88, February 3rd, 2023.
There's a real fear that the number will continue to grow, with names of people like firefighter Daniel Foley, who died from pancreatic cancer. He pledged to stay at the 9/11 site until his older brother Thomas, who was also a firefighter, was found.
He was diagnosed with 9/11 cancer, and we talk about the fact that 9/11 not only killed Uncle Tommy, but 20 years later killed Daddy.
Lawrence Christopher Abel.
Alona Abraham.
William F. Abrahamson.
All of the victims honored and remembered for their bravery on a day of national sorrow.
Because even as many of us have personal memories of what happened that day, an increasing share of Americans don't. They were too young, or they hadn't even been born yet.
New York firefighters point out that there are hundreds of people who are still alive, but they are very sick and they're still fighting for their lives. Another reason why America has vowed to never forget. And one of the themes that you could continue to hear from people is that, 22 years ago, some people weren't even born yet. So it's important for us to continue to tell the story.
It is.
And honor those people.
And very surreal. Our kids are the same ages about, and to talk to them and see a blank face, when for us, it feels like it was just yesterday. 22 years feels like it just happened.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that our country is much stronger, and we have not been hit in that kind of terrorist attack since. So, I mean, that's a good thing for our country.
Yes.